So, after your bleach has most of the way thawed, you will add it to the main reaction vessel in here, specifically 300 milliliters of bleach slushy. Now, the bleach should not be a slushy. That was my mistake. It doesn't even need to be cold. It's better if it's a little bit cold, but not frozen into solid crystals of bleach. I mean, it's freezing water on the surface of the container. Absolutely ridiculous. Add about 300 mils to the 500 ml flask. Eventually, after it unclogs from being frozen. And my fingers stopped getting frostbite. Ow! Oh. There's technically no way for it to vent pressure, which means the addition's slow. That means that's extra concentrated. That will have to melt. I'll just add it directly. No funnel needed. I should probably pour some. I'm sure the concentration entirely doesn't matter completely. It's a little bit. So I'll just stagger that off. And we'll continue with an unknown concentration of bleach. I'll pour in to the other beaker I prepared, roughly 100 milliliters of the 3% peroxide solution. This is probably too much, but I mean, it's 3%. Now, the funnel does contain bleach and will begin a little bit of a reaction early, but you can see it foamed right there. Or maybe you can't see it, I'm not sure. But you can see how it's just the slightest bit cloudy from that. Alright. I'm going to set my funnel off here, move my reactant out the way, and go warm up my fingers so I don't get frostbite. So the reaction is going to go, I'm going to take a match here and strike it once the reaction begins and place it in front of the output. Nah, that's a waste of time. I will use the funnel as a weight, and a way to ease more. No, I won't. I'll just hold the hose here, hold it up, and set it in a beaker, the peroxide beaker. Nope, that'll tip over my beaker. I have not fully thought through what to do with this part of the hose. It was meant to go in that propane torch over there, but I haven't thought of how to mount it. I'll just tip it on its side. There we go. That'll work. Alright, now I will begin adding the peroxide a little bit at a time. And you can see it starts to bubble as the gas is produced. Let's seal that off there. Strike the match. Set it in our container here. Add the peroxide. And you should see, eventually, I'm hoping if my math is correct, and I do get what's thinking I will, and get pure oxygen coming off of this, it should burn good. Is it not? It is, in fact, not burning like how I thought it would. And I'm now out of peroxide. That was immensely underwhelming. It would be better if I had a slightly higher concentration of peroxide. Probably should have done what I thought originally and pulled a vacuum so I wouldn't have to worry about how much air was left. The regular air, I could have measured pure oxygen output. It's a bit late for that now. Well, maybe not. I'm going to pull a slight vacuum here. There. Now I can see when it's my actual, now I've got this filled with water to about there. Now I can see when my product starts coming over. Okay, start dripping it in. The reaction started. Alright. It's now, should have pushed pure oxygen, there should be some pure oxygen going through now. And it should be self-regulating too. The pressure on the inside stops the flow when it gets too violent. Fix it here. And it does in fact burn better. You can see with pure oxygen the difference. Plus oxygen, no oxygen. Oxygen, oh, I'm out of peroxide. I need a bigger, it's full now. Ooh. That's warm. Oh, that's bubbling too. It's still bubbling. Good. I just needed a bit of agitation to get it going. Ah, it should be sealed off over here. Some of my vapors are escaping. Oh, it's bubbling good now. Okay, where'd my hose go? Still generating pure oxygen. Okay. Down here. You hear it popping. Pull it away. Put it back. Alright. Now let's see what happens when I run it through my torch. Fun before. Oh! That's fun. Alright, let's crank it all the way on, max. And it does actually affect the flame. That's fun. Alright, looks like our output has slowed down, but it makes noise with every bubble, which is awesome. This is tetrachlorine gas. Oh, I never turned on the stirring. I'm sure it's probably not important. It stirred enough in the bubbles. Shake this up in here. There we go. Oh, whoa. Okay, it actually does work. So it just needs a bit of agitation for it to actually start. Whoa, that does work. That works well. That does work. Maybe pure oxygen is not a good idea to feed into a torch. That is pretty explosive, actually. Oh, it's not. Can we... more violent, please. Alright, I think it's pretty much done with the oxygen production. I probably add a smidge more peroxide, and that's about all I can do. Yeah, the bleach is separated out into a layer at the bottom. That's odd. Oh lord. Yeah, it's separating out. It's separated into a separate layer. I've got to stir it and mix it up because the peroxide is... Looks like I've got the stirring on the wrong one. It's really weird how it does that. Well, I mean, I've got to let it go to completion, so... Throw it down, get it in. I'd say it's about done with the reaction in there. Yeah, because I'm not able to pull any more out, and it stopped bubbling down there, so... I'm gonna get frostbite out here. I'm gonna reheat my hand again. Alright, no, I'm no longer getting frostbitten. I'd say that it indeed needs more peroxide. I'd say I've only got maybe a smidge more left in this flask. It's way over full for the proper reaction, so I need to get everything in position over here. Torch burning. Get open. What? Oh, I guess it went to completion then. I guess that's just sodium chloride now. No, it's not. It needed agitation. I swear, this is the most annoying reaction I've done. The amount of oxygen I'm producing is far too limited. I'd say this attempt can be marked as a semi-success. The oxygen that comes off is in fact oxygen, and it does affect how it burns. Of course, I'm not entirely sure this whole setup is necessary anymore. I'm going to clean up. Now, I'm thinking, while we have this solution here, we might as well do some experiments with stuff. I'm gonna go get my pH paper. Set this on the ground. Lay it on the ground to work better. It's still bubbling a little bit, which means things are still happening. And it's yellow. It makes me think there's still bleach in it. Crack this open. No, do not break. Will these work? Yes. Okay. Okay. Give me a strip of pH paper from my little pH booklet. Express from China. Right here. Nope. Stupid man. Steal my dang page paper, I swear. What is up with these forceps? They're not holding. There. Now they will hold. They're a little wonky, but they'll hold. There. Much better. Yep. Ooh. That's a very strong reaction right there. That is basic. That is very basic.
The reason for the pH being so high is that the solution on the right became contaminated with bleach when the solution foamed earlier.
There we go. Oh, whoa.
The pH being at 11 to 13 is exactly what bleach is, so we can assume pretty comfortably that that's what happened. If I was to do this again, definitely keep the airlock. Make sure the bleach isn't frozen. I think that screwed some of it up. Find a way to smooth out the gas flow so it's more constant. Maybe fill the balloon first and then run it through the torch. All in all, I think it turned out pretty good. I will probably be trying this again. Stay tuned for that. And in the next episode, I'm going to be attempting to make some hydrochloric acid for one of my other projects. Stay tuned for that.